because I've been wanting to build my keyboard for a while now. I'm back at home right now. I'm back at my parents' house. I thought this would be an opportune time, especially now that I have the missing items that I talked about in my last video. Some tweezers and then also a switch opener. So now I should have everything. I should have everything. I have been collecting all my parts through group buys for a few months now, but I was waiting for the right time to build my keyboard. So I got into keyboards around a year and a half ago. My kind of gateway into all of it was keyboard and typing ASMR on YouTube. It's like something about it is so satisfying. And then I learned that all these different keyboards have different sound profiles, and that it's because of switches. And then I learned about different switches, and then I learned about different modifications that people do. I knew I wanted a mechanical keyboard, you know, not just getting a mechanical keyboard. I want to kind of create a certain sound profile. I think it would be fun to build a keyboard. I started searching, doing research on active group buys that were happening, and that was kind of hard to do. I feel like there's not a lot of resources, or there isn't like a singular collective resource that you can go to find out all of this stuff. A lot of it is pretty like isolated to like specific communities around like a specific designer or a specific like manufacturer, and usually they'll like put that kind of information within their own like Discord communities. There was only one website I found that had news. Well, there were two, so I'll link both of them down below. Let me think how the timeline of everything. My goal was to build a keyboard that was endgame. I was able to get some of the Boba linear Thocks, and it's so exciting because I knew I wanted a linear switch so that it's just an easier typing experience, and I had done research that linear is better for gaming. Qwertykeys announced that they were releasing the QK80. I don't remember how I found out about that, but I joined the Qwertykeys Discord community, and then on a like keycap calendar website, that's when I heard about the Ivyworks Kanketsu cap set. I'm very picky about keycaps. I wanted it to be simple yet unique. We have my new keycap switch opener. I just had to go for this cute cat one. Isn't that so cute? I got some precision tweezers and then Thocks 205 grade 0 for my lube. And then I think I'm going to use this paintbrush that I got at Tokyo Hands in Tokyo. Alright, just so I don't mess this up, I'm going to watch a video. Alright, so these are my switches, the Boba linear Thocks. Let's hear how they sound, just like this. There's a little bit of crunchiness, but otherwise they sound pretty good. Now, I just watched a video on how to use a switch opener, so I'm going to figure that out here. So taking the side that has two prongs. Until it separates the two halves. I don't think I did that very gently. I found little dishes. That's the smoothest I've done it so far. Oh, this one didn't open as smoothly. I really enjoy this process. Ooh, that was a clean one. So I have all of my switch parts completely disassembled. I have my lube, and so I decided to do a test lube on my first switch, just to try out these two brushes that I have. I have this one that I originally was going to use, but it kind of is hard to control, and so I decided to do this smaller brush. And this is my first lubed switch, and I don't know if it's like me wanting to hear a difference, but I do feel like it sounds better in my opinion. So I'm following Teha Type's tutorial. Switch done. This is a process. Hello guys, so I don't mean for this to be suddenly an ASMR video, but I lost my voice. Also, my hair is black now. Well, it's like super dark brown. Anyways, it's time to finish lubing these switches. I have my chicken soup. This is like, should I turn this into ASMR? Honestly, that's really dangerous.
Suffering in the Middle East for generations.
I'm watching a documentary called How Britain Started the Arab-Israeli Conflict. It's 52 minutes, so that should be about how much time it takes to... Honestly, I'll probably take more time than that.
In the Hijaz, in Western Arabia, Sharif Hussein, its ruler, was set on extending his political and geographical domain.
In Poland and in Russia.
It seems like I have forgotten the other parts of the keyboard back in Austin. I was like, okay, I need to lube the stabs now. And I'm like, wait a minute, where are they? Did I really forget? All of these here. This video is gonna get postponed because I forgot the stabs, and I need the stabs to poke this keyboard. But at least I got the switches done, because this is the part that takes the most time.
There's a saying, I forget who said it. If I can find the source of the quote, I'll put it on the screen. And it's that idea that keeps us all in this cycle. I don't mean to be overly depressing, though. Understanding this can be very, very free.
We're back in Boston. We finally have all the items that we need to make a freaking keyboard. These were what I was missing. I was missing the wire and the little screwdriver, and then the parts bag. We have the hard gaskets, extra screws. I'm not sure what this is for, but I'm guessing like it's to help stabilize the keyboard in some way. We have the soft gaskets, and then the stabilizers with pre-cut, looks like banding. This is what I want to work on today, is lubing the stabilizers.
This is something that I think is absolutely essential to the process. You know what? In fact, I'm going to say it. This is the most important mod you can do to a keyboard, as the quality of your stabilizers will make or break your final build. Now, there are many other methods out there, and there's no one true way to tune stabilizers.
People usually use syringes for this, but I'm just gonna do it with a brush. I just take my Thocks, and you apparently just get like a good dollop of that. Now, with the tools, I line that up with the front.
Simply insert the loop wire into the topmost hole from this view.
I got it. Stabilizer wire. And you just put this on. Just put it through that. And then you twist to away. It should.
Insert the loop wire into the topmost hole from this view. Then turn the stabilizer housing 90 degrees while slotting the wire into place.
So now that you have two done in PDC, like this, once your wire goes all the way in, it should rest on the hook.
Let's try it again. Wait. Click it into place. I don't think it's right. So confusing. Oh my god, why is this so hard? But I figured it out. It was like the way I was holding the housing and trying to slot the stem on. It opens. That is so much easier if you hold the top here where the prong is and then both sides. It's so much easier to snap in. Figured it out in the end how to clip it in. Okay, so I'm gonna have the keyboard here. So this is my keyboard. I got the brown color. And then this is my back. Got the sandblast in dusk, I think. Went for the cogwheel design. Stabilizers on. It adds like a thockier sound. They say for Hotswap you can just pop it in. Please.
You know what? Let's give this more. I mean, I can't.
These screws will not budge. Guys, something exciting just came in the mail today. It's very nicely packaged. That is so cool. Whoa. That is cool. Oh, one way, the other way, one way, the other way. Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. They're cherry profiled because I want to use them for gaming, and I heard that was like the best for gaming. And they have like Japanese characters on them, which is interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and put these on the board.
You can use Windex when none of the
I think I have an issue of an overlooped stab. This one's like not responding as well. It doesn't want to go in. Okay guys, the finale we've all been waiting for. Finally, we're getting the keycaps and the switches back on to the keyboard. Now I am screwing it closed. Hello y'all, it is ages later. It has been like 2-3 months since I last filmed the keyboard process, and I'm finishing editing, and I realized that near the end, when I was realizing that my keyboard frame wasn't fitting on the keys, I think I was so frustrated that I just like didn't even film the process of like solving the issue. So here I am, finally a few months later, and the keyboard is working. So essentially what happened was my palm plate was just slightly misaligned, and so that was causing all the switches to also be slightly misaligned, and the keycaps on kind of the edges here were getting smushed by the frame. It took me a while to diagnose that the issue was the misalignment of my palm plate, and I feel like I've watched so many keyboard building streams and videos that I just never assumed that any of these problems could happen. Like, they make it look so easy when they're just like placing the plates and the phones and the switches and all the parts like in place. They make it look so smooth and so simple, but I just found like every new thing, whether that is like the first switch or the first stabilizer or the first keycap, I like found it hard to like find honestly the right alignment. And then also when you're tuning your stabilizers, to test those switches first when you're putting all your switches on. I did not do that, and I wasted a lot of time finding out that my stabilizers were overlooped. Also, I apologize, the dishwasher is running in the background, so I wanted to do a sound test. There's just going to be stuff in the background, so it's not going to be the best sound. I am so happy that it's done. It's finally done. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you somehow managed to watch all the way through, thank you for watching. And please stick around for more. I was really caught up with this one since there was so much footage, but I am feeling motivated and hope to get back to more regular content. Not that I have any regular content. It sounds so good.